How's it going? Welcome back to Weenie Trades. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the SPY. Let's talk about the big green day that SPY had and what is likely to happen moving forward. So first up, we got SPY. SPY had a little bit of a jab on the daily time frame. So if you saw the Friday video, I was saying, hey, SPY, so far we're still in a descending triangle. And at that point in time, I would say the market was still bearish. We're still in this zone. We could see a little bit more of a sell-off. But guess what? We spiked the low and reclaimed it. That means anybody that's shorted in the hole is underwater. You give it till the resistance, but today we gapped over that resistance and did a gap and go. So today it was not turnaround Tuesday. It was just Tuesday. We're going up. So it's definitely an interesting market today, and it really shows how nimble you've got to be. Really, what causes these big rallies is not just buying, but also shorts covering. So there must have been quite a bit of shorts in the market because, boy, the market is really is pushing up higher. So what's moving on next for the overall market? On SPY over here, the expected move for tomorrow is about $3.60. So we did kind of close in a supply zone, meaning the market doesn't really like being up here too much for at least too long. Maybe we got a little bit more upside, but even still, because of this supply zone and we're extended from the lows, we've got to usually go sideways or do a little bit of a pullback. So that would bring SPY back to about 465. I do think that that would be the dip buy, in my opinion. So we'll see how SPY reacts at that 465 if we happen to get there. We got pretty close today. Maybe that was it. Time will tell. But either way, lots of algos, driving this market. The algos, dropping down, the market down to 449. My target was about 451 for at least the first wave. But either way, when there's big green days like today, it's to remind us of why we long-term invest. When we have those long-term investments, these big up days in the market are absorbed, and it's nice to just, see a little bit of upside. But otherwise, moving forward on these SPY, if we're very likely to see all-time highs now. So SPY, all-time highs before the end of the year because of the size of this bounce. And tomorrow we'll have Romulus coming on stream, and he'll be sure to add to my analysis or agree or disagree with my analysis. But because of the bounce of this rally, we have tons of space for a higher low to eventually form an equilibrium and then make new all-time highs. Or we could just go sideways and then make new all-time highs. So it's very unlikely that we just do this and just dump. Although, if we start to break supports along the way, we know that scenario is happening. But so far, holiday rally potentially in store for the overall market. We have lots of time in this area, and it just reminds me of how the market and institutions, they like to profit off of fear and greed. So think of all this fear. Okay, when are they going to gobble it up? I was waiting for just a little bit more fear. I'm aware of the fear. You can kind of feel the fear, but you have to buy that fear up. Now the question becomes, when is the greed going to be extreme? Wherever the greed is pretty extreme, that's usually where we start to roll on over just a little bit. So that was the overall SPY today. Briefly, if you were here at the Weenie Trades live stream, we had some cooking trades today. We called out Apple from the upper 169s. Boom, that's in front of all-time highs. If you held it in the after hours, a nice juicy, nice juicy, 1 to 2% rally. So Apple, fire trade. We got Nike over here. We're calling out Nike 170, 150, 172, saying, hey, Nike 173, probably a good profit target. Boom. There you go on Nike. We talked about the SPY short from 468 to 469. So earlier in there, I was like, SPY's pretty bullish. We're probably going to rally up to the 468 to 469. Boom, we did just that. Now, I took a short position at about the 468.30 area, and boy, was that a difficult decision. Really just sideways. 4 hours of sideways. And when you go do a rally and then a 4-hour base, if it's a typical bull flag, yeah, you get another rally. But the thing is, we're already so extended. So it's like, I know the SPY is more likely to roll over.
So you want to go to the gym?
I just got to watch SPY flush real quick. Then we can go to the gym after I've It's just, see, it's I feel like it's a curse sometimes when you know the most likely scenario for the market and you still can't profit from it. Just like that. Look at that huge drop of 0.16%. I almost wish it was back to when I first started trading and I had no idea what was going on, and you just had conviction and you just hold it for as long as you can, your trade, and just cut it when it goes against you and just hold it as long as you can. But it was, you didn't know it about stop orders, you didn't know this, there, that. It truly is. I feel like I'm sometimes cursed. But I just didn't want to sit in it for 4 hours. Got to get to the gym, got things to do, whatever it may be, and stopped out of that short trade. So SPY was actually a losing trade despite nearly nailing the high of the day. And boom, there's that cover, 466.50, 467. So definitely the market tests your patience sometimes. So moving forward on the SPY, if we're overextended, I'm looking for a short setup to rein it back in. If we are starting to sell off, I'm looking for the dip buy. But right here, trade location seems to be just a little bit tough. Oh, and also, if you're looking for a potential stock to trade through a Santa Claus rally, check out Sony. Sony Group. I think this Spooderman video, the movie coming up at the end of December, I think it's going to be pretty good. That's a total retail type of trade where you're anticipating a movie release and then taking profits either the day before or the day of they release the good movie ticket sales, because I believe Sony owns Spider-Man. Boom. Nice good move on Sony. Looking for Sony a little bit past 130 through all-time highs into the end of the year. So if you appreciate that potential trade setup, again, I'm not telling you to buy Sony. I'm just saying that I'm keeping an eye out on Sony. If you enjoy that trade setup, hit the like button. And be sure to join us Wednesday for former hedge fund manager Romulus. Years of history and experience is coming to Weenie Trades. And he definitely keeps Weenie Trades sane and offers great analysis and conviction in some of the trades. Gosh, I'm super excited. Shout out to Romulus from Grok Trade. He called out TAN, the dip buy. Boom. Look at this. 82%. Literally bottom ticked a TAN. I got to talk with them about this trade tomorrow. This is going to be super exciting. Wow. Look at this. So TAN, and this is the firmest swing trading he's got. Gosh, absolute booster to the account. That's for sure. Hey, it's take profit time for me. It's take profit time for me. Excellent, excellent move on this. I'm just going to take it in at, 2 point. Gosh. A date purchased 12/3. Average cost 255 into 450. Let's see it. Filled at 450. Absolutely amazing. And that is the move. We'll talk about Grok Trade tomorrow and Club Romulus, I should say. Romulus is with Grok Trade, but he's doing his own thing as well. All great people over there. So that's all I have for today. Quick little video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.